Okay, this weekend's Barclays Premier League fixtures, back after a 2-week absence. Arsenal-Blackburn, I think that absence will do Arsenal good actually. I think they probably just needed to get out of that club bubble, and they'll have a couple of players coming back, possibly Song, Walcott, Fabregas, and they should get their challenge, certainly get some more momentum back into that and beat Blackburn at the Emirates. That's a home win. Birmingham versus Bolton. An important game for Birmingham City. They're just struggling to score goals. Bolton now, you must feel they're relatively safe, and I think that one will be a draw. Birmingham to draw against Bolton. Everton versus Aston Villa. David Moyes speaking in the week on how really the season hasn't gone to plan, but he'll be hoping for a good finish to the season. Aston Villa under all sorts of pressure. Gerard Houllier under all sorts of pressure, and I don't think it'll get any easier for him. Everton to beat Aston Villa. Fulham against Blackpool. Again, two sides probably, well, certainly Blackpool on the cusp of that relegation battle. I think they'll go there, and I think they'll play their type of football. It should be an open, entertaining game, and I think that will be a draw, maybe a scoring draw. Fulham, Blackpool, a draw. Man City, Sunderland. City really do need a victory against Sunderland, a team who will just be able to enjoy the last quarter of the season. But I think City will have too much for them. City to beat Sunderland. Newcastle versus Wolves. I think Newcastle are probably just a couple of defeats away from also being seriously embroiled in that relegation battle. Wolves showing a lot of spirit at the moment, but I think Newcastle might just edge that one at St James Park. Newcastle to win there. Stoke versus Chelsea. I think it'll be a tough test for Chelsea, especially as they'll have one eye on the Champions League the following week. I think Stoke might cause an upset there. Stoke to beat Chelsea. West Brom versus Liverpool. I don't think Kenny will risk Steven Gerrard. I think Andy Carroll will play a part. And I think Liverpool will go there and will beat West Brom. West Ham versus Man United. West Ham in a good nick at the moment, and obviously Scott Parker has been playing superbly, although there was a suggestion he might just have a little bit of a niggle. And if he doesn't play, then I think Manchester United will win, and I think they'll win anyway, but they'll just win more comfortably if Scott Parker doesn't play. Man United to win at Upton Park. And finally, Wigan versus Spurs. Spurs, another team with Champions League in mind. Also, they've got a little bit of a problem at centre-half, where I think only two fit centre-halves, Dawson and Basong at the moment. And I think Wigan might just get a much-needed victory there against the Spurs side that will have one eye on that big game in the Bernabeu.